All right, well, first, let's give it up for Brandon McGee again. Doing an incredible job. And Dr. Reverend Kimber, thank you for your leadership, not only here in New Haven and in Connecticut, but all across the country, blazing trails for so many and always keeping in mind what is important for this community right here in New Haven. So thank you. It's super great to be here. We're a couple days out from the election, and you're all here, so I don't need to explain to you how important this is. But I think the thing that I am most concerned about in this election here in Connecticut, but all across the country right now, is complacency, right? And we see what happens when we have become complacent, right? We've talked a lot about what's happening in Washington right now. And it's because we allowed someone to get elected that doesn't care about people like us, right? I grew up here in New Haven, in the Hill. My parents had a store, I know many of you know, right here on Dixwell Avenue. And you look at what is happening in Washington, a community like the one I grew up in is literally under attack, right? You see budgets that were just passed that cuts the social safety net, cuts to Medicaid, food assistance programs, housing assistance programs, heating assistance programs, all of the people who are most in need in this country. And at the same time, passing one of the largest tax cuts for the wealthiest people in this country and for large corporations. And what we've been able to do here in Connecticut under the leadership of Governor Lamont is be that backstop. The federal government is not there for us right now, right? And so it's been state government that has stepped up, that has provided SNAP assistance, that has put food in pantries for folks, that is making sure that we are holding the line so that our kids can go and get the health care that they need. And at the same time, it's making historic investments in the future. An early childhood education endowment, the first state in the country to do this, right? That is going to provide free childcare for families making under $100,000 a year in this state. Families making over $100,000 a year will be capped at 7% of their income. That is about investing in people who need it the most, right? Historic Connecticut baby bonds program in Connecticut, first state in the country to do it. And now, for every child who is born into poverty, there is $3,200 invested in a trust on behalf of that child. Yeah. And we invest that money over their life, and when they're between the ages of 18 and 30, they can use those resources to build wealth, purchase a home, start a business, help pay for college. One thing after the next, despite the headwinds in Washington, under the leadership of Governor Lamont, we continue to move in the right direction, investing in people. And that is why we all need to make sure we get out and spread the word. We cannot take anything for granted. We need to make sure all of our community understands and knows what's on the line right now, because the stakes are too high. So I just want to thank you all. There's a lot you could be doing on your Sunday evening here, and you're out supporting the governor. We got a couple of days left to hit the pavement, to grind it out, to make sure that we turn out every vote for the governor on Tuesday, and then get back to work to make sure we have a very successful election in November. I look forward to getting out there with you all in the fight as we continue this work. So thank you.